Hey everybody! Yay! I, I'm back. Remember me? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Uh, I took a hiatus. Well, I took a vacation. Then I took a hiatus because a lot of the content that I was putting out wasn't being very successful. Although I had a lot of content that was previously, so I felt like sort of a dip. And then I also lost a friend, so I mean, at some point, maybe a thing will pop up here talking about, or where I'm talking about. No, let's not get sad. Let's get distracted. Not happy, but distracted. This is what this is all about. So let's get completely and utterly distracted into gratuitous content, just overly gratuitous, unnecessary, long content. And that's what we're doing here today. And I haven't even chosen in this video exactly which one of the hot takes, my takes on Zack Snyder's Justice League I'm going to pick. I'm Horrjblue, I know, for doing this voice. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button if you like anything that's happening here. But I am going to turn on my light now. And of course, my microphone gets disconnected because it's a super professional. That's the most professional, So anyways, we're going to talk about Wonder Woman. Let's just get the Lady of Justice, that lady out of the way. She's a mom. She's literally a mom in this movie, and I don't really know how to feel about it. Obviously, she is the only lady in this version of the Justice League. So, I mean, no. And a lot of women are very nurturing, very motherly, have motherly instincts. And, I mean, she is I think, there's an internet lingo that I think everybody, that starts with also, just like mom, it also starts with an M. And, if you know what it is, then you know what it is. And I'm not going to say it because it's much more fun that way. And I just want to allude to it. And I'm Horrjblue, I know. But yeah, seriously, she does look good in some parts of this weird movie. Until she does this. Why does she explode an entire building trying to save people when it is so clearly not set up it is a bad reaction, or that it's just a reaction that she had to do. It is not set up in any way for her to just blow up this building. Especially after we're seeing everything with the opening of her introduction just feels so set up by numbers. It just feels so choreographed, more set up. It never once to me felt like a superhero reacting to a real situation. It felt very much all right, so what are cool action things that she can do? All right, so how about we end it where she just blows up the building, this potentially historic building. I don't know its history, but and what if we just have her standing on top of another building? I mean, she's not really that well known as a superhero as far as I know. I don't know. Like, it's like this world is weird. It's very weird. Is Wonder Woman known about? Do people know Wonder Woman? Because Batman didn't seem to know Wonder Woman, but we already got a movie where she exists. She literally exists in 1984. She's going and saving the day in a mall. Like, I mean, there's got to be footage of her saving the day, not just a photo. It's like, it's baffling what's going on, like, with the mom, Justice League's mom, you know, their little soccer mom is like, it's like she looks great. I think I really like Gal Gadot. I am Gadot, right? Not Godot. Like, that's Gal Gadot. That's another trouble. Is like remembering what was the first way we were saying her name, and now what's the name that we're really saying her name? Gal Gadot. I'd have to look it up, but let me know in the comments down below what the name is, just a refresher for everyone how we're supposed to pronounce her name. But it's just like she blows up a building, and then she can't just. I'm confused why she can't exactly just go back to Themyscira. I want to say the Amazon, but Themyscira. Like, how does she, well, I don't recall, and maybe, you know, because you're like there, but you're big here. You can I'm horrible. You can explain to me why she can't go back to Themyscira or whatever. Like, why she has to shoot an arrow, and I mean, it's like a lot of like that's I think the trouble with Zack Snyder is everything looks cool. He is great at framing shots, at shooting shots. Shots very much intended. Puns. I'm Horrjblue, I know. And like everything looks amazing. Like I think personally he is a great visual director. But none of the visuals ever really kind of make sense, like in tandem with each other, and the choices that are made story-wise don't really add up. They're not really well thought out. Like everything visually is well crafted and well thought out. Like, I don't know, even like choosing Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill, even Ben Affleck. Like, I mean, honestly, they look immaculate. I love his photography skills. Absolutely. And I've always loved his photography skills. Ever since 300, when he just had that shot of like all, you know, the last remaining Spartans dead, and you just have this overhead shot, and you know, you see Leonidas with the arrow in his chest, and it's just this, it's for overwhelmed emotions looking at the shot, you know. But then it's like when you go back and you start to think about the choices in the story that are made, the choices with the characters, you start to think about deeper meanings, deeper things, deeper expressions. There's a lot of questions that are not, I think, not brought forward when they're crafting. They're doing the craft. They're, you know, when they're at the crafts and services, they're not, you know, questioning. Hey, I think that shot like, I don't understand this shot. Like, can we fix this issue? I think that there's this question and that question that could be raised. Like, I mean, in terms of like, you're making this choice, like, it looks great, but like, hear me out, Zach. Like, it doesn't really like make a lot of sense why she would just destroy, you know, this building, right? why she has to shoot an arrow. Why are okay? Since we're talking about Wonder Woman, why? That was one of the biggest questions. Is like in Themyscira, there are at least 50 guards around the mother box, and I don't believe that it's set that the mother box like went off or started making noises. I don't believe it is expressly said, but for some reason there are like 50 guards ready for the mother box to open up or something to happen. But how do they know what's supposed to happen with the mother box? I think that there are so many questions and plot holes that are in like that are sort of, especially with I think the Wonder Woman stuff, that are bizarre and weird, and like each movie I think is like kind of undoing it, like untangling it, or what is it? No, undoing the sweater. It's like, you know, the Weezer song. It's just the sweater's becoming undone. Other lyrics by Weezer. I'm Horrjblue, I know, but yeah, like I'm trying to think of it. All the other things that okay. I will say some nice things. I definitely like the idea of Wonder Woman having to go get Cyborg. I definitely think that there were some good moments there. There was especially some great potential there. I don't know if there's enough payoff there, but definitely I think that, you know, when I get into my Cyborg take in the next video, because I mean, I could just have a long-winded video or whatever and do Zack Snyder, but I get to decide. I am the auteur here, and I get to decide that this is going to be 6 different videos rather than just one long 4-hour video or whatever. I don't know, but like I like sort of some of those bits. I'm trying to think of the other bits, like the Themyscira stuff. Was like they didn't really like. I think there's some shots where they're just trying, like, seriously, just trying to show off rather than like them actually trying to beat Wolf Mother, or what's this? Well, he's not Wolf Mother in this because he doesn't talk about Mother, which is it's just like a plus from, like, you know, the Justice League, at least. I mean, personally, here's the thing. I liked when they had to do it in Justice League, Joss's version. I liked sort of the idea of that. Oh, he's Mother, talking to Mother or whatever, but it never, like, there wasn't enough to actually make it make sense or to understand who was Mother. What was he talking about? There's no sort of backstory, and there's no sort of like character development to connect to why he cares so much about this mother or whatever, the mother box, and why they're called the mother box. There was no sort of like establishment of like, what does any of this mean? And I feel like in this movie, no, I'm not really going to get too much into Steppenwolf because I don't really remember enough to talk about it or to talk about him. But I do think that they did a better job. But what was I getting to? Oh, like there's these moments in the Themyscira stuff where they're creating these cool action scenes. Like, it's cool, like seeing Wonder Woman's mother. This is a whole video about mothers. Like, I think she's the one that like runs up the wall and then comes down with her sword, and it doesn't really do anything. It's all this work for nothing. Like, there's no payoff. She doesn't stop or save anybody, I think. I'm trying to remember exactly. I mean, they do try to save somebody, but then it's ultimately fruitless. Like, a lot of the stuff I'm now not saying that wasn't the point or whatever, but it's almost like they're really setting up, like, I don't know how to explain this, like they're trying to convey that they're trying so hard to stop him, but just every choice that they make just feels stupid, like just feels like they don't know what they're doing. That's the problem with it. It's not that Stephen Wolf, like Wolf Mother, feels like very smart or interesting, like, or better, like, than them. It's just that, like, they just are making stupid choices, and so I don't understand, like, what is, like, and I don't think that they have to all be smart, and I like stupid characters in movies, I think, but as long as it's expressed that, yeah, these are stupid characters and they made mistakes or whatever, and they're failing because of their stupidity rather than them, their incompetence. Like, the incompetence needs to be, like, clear, like, understood. Like, you can see, oh, they are meant to be incompetent. Not just that they're accidentally or incidentally incompetent, but that they're, like, we are, and that it's later on, it's like a setup where you show the incompetence, and then later on is the opportunity for redemption, like, or them acknowledging their incompetence in the moment, and then being able to overcome that, or at least being able to win despite their incompetence. Like, there's so many, like, choices that you could make with that, but there's no payoff. Like, and I think, I don't want to get to the end yet, but at the same time I do, because it's like, it's kind of ridiculous that you had all of these gods, all of these, like, gods, especially even all of these Themyscirans or Wonder Womans, whatever we want to, Amazonians, whatever we want to call them, involved with these other groups, like, even the Greek gods are here, and the lanterns are here, and whatnot. And I'm trying to remember everybody else that's there, but, like, you have these other groups, and even men, I think, were involved or something. I don't remember exactly. It's not that important, is it? Is it that important? Are you offended? Are you really hurt? Are you hurting? If you're hurting by that, it's not because of anything that I've said. It's because you are literally hurting inside. And so we need to talk about more of the reasons why, the underlying reasons why you might be hurting. It's because at the end of the day, this is every single movie is stupid. And anybody that's, like, taking too much, like, I don't know, like, too much, like, emotions and putting them into these dumb things is defeating themselves. Like, these are just big dumb movies at the end of the day. Every single movie, no matter how smart or even how dumb it is, like, you can still enjoy it. You can take whatever you want from it. But at the end of the day, like, don't get hurt, don't get offended by anybody's feelings. I definitely think that you should, like, you can still have feelings or whatever, but, like, feelings on top of other people's feelings, but just, like, chill about it. Like, we're supposed to be we're enjoying these things. We're not getting angry. I'm sorry, Angry Joe, Angry Schmo, whatever. What is that guy's review channel? Whatever. It's so dumb. It's just dumb, literally dumb. And all the people that get upset and angry about movies. This is just like I guess it's tangent time on Horrjblue, the channel, and my final thing to say, I think, is, like, you just have all of these groups beating Wolf Mother with and this is all important because it's the Wonder Woman stuff. And now we've just decided, oh, it's like six dudes and a chick. Like, we're all that we need to beat Wolf Mother, who is the like a dude Wolf Mother, and, like, the cronies of the dude that it took all of Themyscira to beat. But oh, we have Wonder Woman, who is, you know, she's more wonderful than all of Themyscirans because she's part Zeus or something. I don't know. But then it's like, yeah, Zeus was there too. Like, what? So Zeus made a chick that's stronger than he is? I guess. I don't know. I'm not opposed to like Wonder Woman being stronger than Zeus. It's just bizarre. I think that Zeus would have made a woman stronger than he is or whatever. I don't know. But at the same time, it's like, is that really what these movies have said about Wonder Woman? Because if she's stronger, because she really doesn't feel like she is supposed to be stronger than Zeus. And this movie really does make Zeus seem like he is way more badass than she is. I think, truthfully, like this movie did try to have a moment to make Zeus seem like he's better than her. I kind of feel. But I don't know. I'd have to really watch and compare. But, I mean, you're welcome to your opinions, and you can leave them down below, or you can throw them, you know, out. You know, you can throw them, write them down in a journal, throw them here or there, tell your friends, whatever. You can subscribe to the channel and hear my other takes about this master of masterpieces. And I had a good time with it, honestly. I think I've watched it at least twice. I think the one time was in installments. I don't remember exactly, but I watched it multiple times, and I have multiple takes. So I'm going to talk about each of the Justice League members that are in this movie, because there's only 6. So these are my 6 takes, and that's the title of these series of videos, and I'm going to be posting these over the next couple weeks. And this is good. It's for fun, like it's funsies. So we'll see where this goes, if like the algorithm actually picks these up or whatever. So, you know, see you in the next video. Bye.